What is VKET? VKET stands for Virtual Market and is an event that takes place 2 times every year in VRChat, in summer and in winter. There's other branches like Music VKET or Comic VKET, but in this video I want to focus on the main event. It is a really big event, and if you've never visited one or never been shown around by anyone, it can be quite confusing to understand what is actually going on. So that's why I want to explain it to you really quickly. A quick TLDR would be, think of it like an anime convention. There's a lot of booths, there's a lot of cool things to look at, to try out, to show around. You can buy a lot of things, but you can also try out a lot of things for free, maybe even download for free, and just have fun while exploring it together with your friends. In VKET, both big corporations like HP, Lenovo or something like that, but also small individuals like you and me can show stuff, sell stuff, advertise stuff, and just put something in here to have a good time. Also, there's always a lot of food. I don't know why you would advertise a lot of food in VR, but there is a lot of food advertisements. Anyways, it's a really cool event that I can definitely recommend you to check out. Also, if you're watching the video right now, today where I released this on Saturday the 12th, no, the 3rd December, yeah, there we go, 3rd December, VKET started today, it lasts for 2 weeks, then the worlds won't be available anymore, so I can highly recommend you to get on and check it out right now. So, how do we get started? How do you even get there? When VKET takes place, in your world menu you will have an own category called VKET. In there you can see all the worlds that belong to the franchise, to the event, and navigate through them. Usually they're really big, like 400 or 500 megabytes even, but there's also a couple of worlds that are quest optimized and smaller. Most of them, however, are PC only. The first world will always be some kind of hub or an entrance area. In there you have a lot of different gates around you with portals to all the other different worlds with a little nice design. Underneath the entrance area you have the credits and can check what corporations also took part and who organized everything. Then there's a lot of different worlds that usually follow some kind of theme. Usually there's one design that has 2 variations, and there's a lot of different ones of them. So the first ones usually start with Para Real and then a city name. These worlds usually contain a lot of real life companies, big corporations like HP, Hololive, Lenovo, Yamaha. All of these big companies that can advertise real products that you can buy in real life, like a backpack or a car or whatever, food I mentioned already, with a lot of focus on real life stuff. Then there's other worlds, like this one for example, that has a very summery theme, and there's a lot of different avatars or other prefabs from individual creators that are maybe smaller, and that all follow not all of them, but most follow the kind of summer theme. Then there's other worlds that follow more the cybernetic theme with cyborgs and high-tech stuff. And just generally when you join a world, you already have a kind of idea what type of things you will find there. Some other really popular things that you can find in these kind of worlds are avatars, clothes, or other Udon prefabs maybe, that you can use in your own world project if you have one. In many of these worlds you'll also have some kind of NPC that can follow you around and also tell you some kind of story that you can interact with, and that maybe shows you around a little. And in every VKET world that you will join, you will be able to switch between Japanese and English, and there's always a specific VKET menu that is very useful for a couple of things. You can open it by pressing the menu button twice. There we have a couple of different options. First we have the photo tool, which can spawn a mirror, chat, you have a catalog, which we'll get to a little bit later again, a map, where you can see how far you've gone into the map already, and you can also teleport to specific areas, and you can also teleport to players. If you join a friend and he's already far into the map, you have no idea where they are, you can just teleport right to them. Then there's also the settings. In there you can change your movement speed if you want to go a little bit faster, or toggle post-processing off. Good! Now you can start and go exploring. I can really recommend you to check out everything you see and that you find interesting. Very often there's a lot of interactivity hidden in the worlds. For example, you can ride a carousel, or you can click on a button and then you watch your own avatar do some kind of animation. That's pretty cool, right? After a couple of these animations, you might need to press jump or reset your avatar so that your tracking works properly again. Some other examples that I've seen in some worlds were a hoverboard, some bikes. You also had like a mini race in a shopping cart through a Walmart. It's really fun, just going around with friends and exploring all of these things. If you walk up to a booth, you can often find avatars, and you can try them out. You can just click on the avatar, you need to click twice, and then you will switch into the avatar. And you can see if you like it or not. A lot of these avatars will contain some kind of watermark, so that you can't just use it without purchasing it. Some of them don't have a watermark, you can just use them for free. Others you need to buy. How do you do that? In many of the booths you will find an icon or a stand that says buy. You can also double click that, and then a web page will open in your browser where you can purchase the item. If you don't find this button, however, that's when the catalog comes back in. You can open that, and when you're close to that booth that you're interested in, it will take you to the web page instead. And yeah, that's basically it already. I haven't myself explored any of the worlds of this year's VKET or this winter VKET yet. It just appeared today, and I wanted to bring this video out as soon as possible to just let you know how cool this actually is, and I can really recommend you to check it out. I'll show some other footage right here of a few of the worlds that I've just ran through to maybe catch your attention if you like it. And yeah, if you have any questions regarding all of this or any video ideas that I should do, feel free to leave them in the comments. This weekend I will likely not do another world showcase, as I'm now busy with this video and with exploring VKET and all of that stuff. But yeah, next week likely again. I also prepared some other videos already that will also come soon, I think. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you have a good day, and bye bye!